Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
So, let's get lost in some ARG.
Are you a pirate or a ninja?
I think I'm a ninja. Alright guys, so we're about to go out on another adventure, so make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna jump off the strat. So let's go. So, one last interesting tidbit about my grandmother is one of the last things she did was she joined this group, and they were the Bradenton Pirates. They were like these... They would literally dress up as pirates, and they would go to the Bucks games. My grandma was going to freaking Bucks games, and I didn't even realize it. But they would dress up like pirates, and all of them would get on a bus, and they would go drive down to Tampa, or drive up to Tampa, and they would go to Bucks games dressed as pirates.
So if you're watching us on the YouTube preview, we were talking about grandparents before this. That's why we transitioned into this.
So, but it's National Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah, it's later this month.
And I think it's just really funny that she would like dress up and she'd be like, "Arg!" I think she just liked it because, you know, she could drink.
Yeah, but there's also like a whole pirate sort of thing down there. Being in the Panhandle and like Florida there's like a huge pirate presence, not only because of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which weren't very good when
At the time.
her mom or her grandmother went to go to the games, but also like there's like Sarsaparilla in downtown Tampa, and then there's also like multiple parades and stuff in the Bradenton area that are like all about pirates, all about pirates.
I got some good pictures of her dressed up as pirate.
So it's kind of crazy, like down there's a huge sort of like pirate presence.
Yeah, there's like a whole ship thing that you can go on in Fort Myers that's like you pretend like it's like a pirate ship, and it's got like actors, and they pretend like, and you go sailing on a pirate ship.
I think one of the pieces about that is because of St. Augustine. It was basically Ponce de Leon, the Fountain of Youth, all that stuff. All that
Which I've
lore,
never been to.
All that lore hangs around. Well, I have, and it's not. It's this roadside attraction. It's fun, but like all of that stuff hangs around that. And then you also have like the Caribbean, the Bahamas. This stuff is right there. So you have all that sort of pirate lore and lost treasure, and it's kind of like the New Orleans stuff that we learned about when we were in New Orleans, but sort of stretched out in a further, I would say, like a further sort of stretch of area. So I think that totally gives it a pirate dynamic down there.
Yeah, the history of like coastal towns is very fascinating. Like I think Savannah has like a pirate history.
Probably.
Like you said, New Orleans has a pirate history. The Keys, and my grandparents were rum runners, which are kind of like pirates, right?
Depends on where they were running the rum from.
Well, I think the Caribbean somewhere.
Yeah, they're kind of.
But so who do you think, if you could be a pirate and you could be any pirate, what kind of pirate would you be?
I don't think there's different types of pirates. I mean, you're pirates.
Like I'm thinking of like a character, you know,
like a movie character
like
pirate?
a type of pirate,
like
so
a Jack Sparrow or like a
versus a Barbossa versus David Jones, Cleopatra, or whatever her name is. What's her name?
I don't know. Who cares? I think the pirate would probably be like a Jack Sparrow, just because I want to be like, if I was a pirate, I would just want to be intoxicated and have fun the whole time.
Be whimsical.
And I feel like that's his entire thing. It's just like, how can I have fun here and get some money? Like
I'd be Red.
That's his whole thing. You'd be selling slaves?
Probably. Always looking to make a dollar. Bring in here Sir David Jones. It's the rum they want. We wants the rum. But really, they want the redhead. And Disney took that out of the ride.
Yeah, they sure did take that out of the ride.
It's really a bummer. It's a bummer that they took that out of the ride, because I'm not going to lie, Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride at Disneyland, is 1,000,000 times better than the ride at Walt Disney World. Would you agree?
1,000,000 times? No. Is it better? Yes.
I mean, there's two ways you can quantify it. It's not as good, or it's a million times better. I think it's a million times better. That's the only. There's two kinds of people in the world.
I think if we ever make it to the
The one in Shanghai.
Shanghai, then we'll talk about a
That
million
looks
times.
cool.
Then we'll talk about a million times better. But until then, they're all. I mean, they're not bad, but they're all more nostalgic bait than anything else.
Yeah.
It's not like they're cutting edge anymore. But they're still a fun ride if you go there. I'm saying 100% ride them. I'm just saying. It's also kind of interesting how Pirates of the Caribbean has just kind of embedded themselves into that.
Yeah.
Like if I think about pirates, and again, I'm not a huge pirate scholar, it would be basically that, and then Edward Kenny from Assassin's Creed would be the only other pirate that I know.
Would you ever dress?
media.
Would you ever dress up as a pirate for Halloween?
I don't think so. I've never been a huge fan of pirates. I mean,
So then I have to ask you: would you be a ninja or would you be a pirate?
I would totally pick a ninja. I don't think it's even comparable.
I'd be a pirate. I don't think there were that many female pirates, but
I mean, they say that the pirate ship is the only true democracy that's ever existed, so I imagine it's possible.
I would imagine that the women that did make it on pirate ships were these women who took no prisoners. They were just like, nope, like, I'm done with you. I'm gonna crush you, and I'm gonna take over the ship because I am a badass because I am a woman.
Maybe I don't know how prevalent.
don't know.
Whatever. I don't know how
don't either.
often women were.
I don't think it
pirates.
was very common, but I do think there probably were a few badasses. And I think you would have to be a badass to be a woman pirate, and not like a winch.
Yeah, I mean, they would
Because they probably
definitely
had groupies too, like how rock stars have groupies. Like they probably had groupies. Like they'd go into their port of call and like, oh, look who's back. Haven't seen you in like 2 years. You gave me the clap.
Yeah. Just imagine that though, by the way, as a pirate. Like you go into a port, you leave the port, and you probably don't go back there, like you said, for like 2 years or more. You get back and they already have a kid, and you're like, oh, I didn't even know I got you pregnant. Like,
Thought you were gonna take care of that.
yeah. But they wouldn't even know. They
Yeah.
would literally have sex. The pirate would leave. They would have nothing else to do with them. Come back in a few years and be like, oh, you're pregnant. It's not like mail was that great back then or any other way. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think they had mail.
rumors might be able to get around somehow, but it would be very difficult.
Yeah, it would have to be in that exact same protocol. I would
Or
think.
you run into a pirate who was just into that protocol and talking about it or something. I mean, there's
wonder-
possibilities. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how many ports there were. I don't know how many people they were really actually involved in it. So it's hard to give a realistic expectation. But it would be definitely different.
Yeah. I agree. I think it would be interesting. Like, I remember we went on this class trip when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and we went to the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And we got to go on a pirate ship. That was cool. That was cool. So, like, I don't know if it's still there, but, like, we went out to, like, where it was, like, on the water, and, like, we got to basically, like, explore the ship, and then they put on, like, a little show, essentially. I don't know if they still do that stuff, but if they do, like, you should definitely check that out if you go to the Outer Banks. We should go there.
I'm sure they have some kind of thing like that.
What else they also do, like, those dinner theater shows
Yeah.
in Orlando, and where were we? Myrtle Beach. They do it at Myrtle Beach too, where like you go like the medieval knights, but it's a pirate this time, and like they swing on the boat and they have the fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Like those might be fun.
Yeah, I think they actually have one here at the Treasure Island or something. No,
They
not
used
Treasure
to.
Island. Yeah.
They used to, not anymore.
Yeah, that's right. They're closing
We're
Treasure
not
Island.
cool anymore here.
Yeah.
All of what makes what made Las Vegas in the 90s, in the early 2000s, I think is gone or going away.
Yeah.
Like they're going for this new image. And don't get me wrong, like you should always be willing to reinvent yourself. But like the pirate ship, like where else are you going to go walk down a road and be like, "Oh, look, it's a free pirate show."
Agreed. I think that definitely is something we could talk about in a later podcast, the transitioning of Vegas away from that stuff. But that would be cool if you have like an actual like pirate ship that they sail on either in the Gulf of Mexico or anywhere else. I think that'd be an interesting experience. I can't imagine being on a ship like
Scurvy.
that for multiple days and stuff, and like the horrible foods and stuff they must have ate. Like,
Scurvy.
Oh yeah, not having fruits and vegetables. Yeah, but like salted meats and stuff like that. Ugh.
Scurvy. And probably like other diseases. I think a lot of people died on those ships just
Oh, yeah.
from disease alone.
Well, especially just coming over from like England to the U.S., I can't imagine. They probably lost like probably almost 50 to 60% of the ship, I would imagine.
And like I know they say like people were explorers, like Ponce de Leon and all the other people. I
Yeah.
think they were pirates.
Oh, of
and
course,
they
they
were
stole
just-
land from
yeah.
indigenous people. Yeah,
I think they
obviously.
were just pirates, and
Just a different
everybody
classification.
just wanted to like whitewash over it. And they're like, they were explorers. They were setting their foot on new land. We owe our prosperity to them. When really they went, they discovered it. They went back. They told England, "Hey, I found this. How
Yeah.
about I sell it to you?" And then they just took it for their own, and that's a pirate.
That is a pirate. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd be a pirate.
Okay. I would be a ninja. I'm still sticking with the ninja.
Why would you like
I just don't
Karate Kid
think-
ninja?
No, an actual ninja. It's a ninja
Like
versus
like a
pirate.
ninja that like wears all black and like throws
Yes.
five-sided stars or whatever they're called. Sharp stars? I don't know what they're called.
Throwing stars.
Throwing stars. There we
Wow.
go. I don't know. I took like 1 month of karate, and that was it.
Congratulations. So
White, green belt.
Karate isn't ninjutsu. That's a whole different thing. Just so we're clear.
I know, but like it's
Those are
kind
two
of
totally different things.
kind of ninja-y. Like you could learn.
Yeah, I mean, like pirate's a sail person, right? I mean, we just call him a sailman,
I don't know much.
right?
That's why I ask questions.
So when we're supposed to talk like a pirate, so I feel like we should do our outro thing.
Like a
Trying to
pirate.
do it as a pirate. I don't know if I can do it because typically I lose my accents when I
Yeah,
make
he
fun
goes
of them
like
and they
Jamaican to German
go,
to
or-
Kermit.
Kermit, yeah, Kermit's a go-to. for
Kermit
me.
comes out.
Kermit comes out a lot. I feel like I could be Kermit. So, Jim Henson Studio, if you're looking for someone to be Kermit, I think I might be able to handle that. But that's about the only one that I have. So we'll try.
Muppets did a pirate movie. We should watch it.
Yeah. So we'll try. We'll try to do it.
Then maybe you could learn how to talk like a pirate, how Kermit talks like a pirate, and then you would be all set.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so I have to like start with like, bring in here Sir David Jones. Make sure you like the video.
Hit that subscribe button. That was cowboy, wasn't it? That was too much cowboy. That was way too much cowboy on that.
Ring that notification bell. That sounded like a southern person. I can't do it.
Because you won't be notified. See, I'm back to
Because you want to be notified.
Arr.
Like, my name is Barbosa.
Arr.
Barbosa.
Yeah, I didn't like Barbosa.
I'm not a voice actor.
So you want to make sure you like that video and don't use a pirate accent that's this bad, okay? Because you want to be
Sounds just
notified
like a southern.
when we do at least 3 videos a week.
I say. There was a guy we worked with that talked like that at one point.
So we'll see y'all in the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
We'll come get you for the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.